Rachel Zegler loses it after South Park savagely roasts Snow White. This isn't comedy, it's cruel. Just when you thought the Snow White saga couldn't get messy, South Park enters the chat. In true South Park fashion, the long-running animated series has thrown gasoline on the already raging fire that is Disney's Snow White controversy. And according to sources close to the situation, Rachel Zegler is not laughing. South Park does what South Park does best: brutal satire. In a recently aired episode titled Woke Fairy Tales, South Park took aim at the entertainment industry's obsession with remakes, and Disney's Snow White was front and center. The episode features a princess character suspiciously similar to Zegler's version of Snow White, outspoken, overly political, and constantly reminding others how problematic the original story is. Quotes from the episode include lines like, "I don't need saving, I need validation," and 45% on Rotten Tomatoes. This isn't a love story, it's a teachable moment. The fictional version of Snow White spends the episode alienating everyone around her, until the townsfolk beg Disney to stop remaking everything into a therapy session. Ouch. Zegler's reaction: it crossed the line. According to insiders, Rachel Zegler was livid after seeing the episode. While she hasn't publicly named South Park, fans spotted cryptic Instagram stories and a tweet that read, "When comedy is just cruelty dressed up as satire, maybe it's time to log off." Another now-deleted tweet reportedly said, "I've taken enough hits this year. Mock the system, not the people." Sources say Zegler has been emotionally drained by months of backlash, and the South Park episode felt like a personal attack wrapped in parody. One friend of the actress allegedly told media outlets, "Rachel's been trying to move on, and this just pulled her right back into the spotlight, for all the wrong reasons." The internet reacts. Divide grows deeper. As expected, Twitter/X and Reddit exploded once the episode aired. Supporters of Zegler said, "This was cruel. She's a real person and she's being kicked while she's down." South Park targeting a 22-year-old actress over a role? Feels off. Critics countered, "Welcome to satire. Everyone gets roasted, Zegler isn't exempt." Maybe if you don't take every interview as a chance to bash the original, you don't end up in a parody. Neutral voices chimed in. It's less about Zegler and more about Hollywood's obsession with fixing stories that didn't need fixing. She's just the face of it. Disney's ongoing nightmare. This marks yet another hit to Disney's Snow White campaign, which has been plagued with controversies, from casting backlash and tone-deaf interviews to weak box office projections and disappointing marketing. Now, with South Park adding insult to injury, the narrative is spiraling out of control again. Industry insiders say Disney is bracing for another wave of negative press, and Rachel Zegler's team is reportedly urging her to lay low for a while. One PR strategist summed it up perfectly. "When South Park roasts you, it sticks. This one's going to echo." Final thoughts: comedy or cruelty? Was South Park just doing what it's always done, skewering pop culture with no filter, or did it cross a line by turning Rachel Zegler into a punchline in a controversy she's already drowning in? And with so many eyes still on Snow White, is this feud with satire just fueling the flames? Let us know what you think in the comments. Should Rachel fight back, or let it go? And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more unfiltered entertainment drama.